So, hopefully that's a little bit better. I don't know if you guys couldn't hear me earlier or not, but I couldn't see the bars moving before. So, hopefully that's a little better. And we've got... Good Lord. This has been a morning already. Now, some of you might already notice that we're not streaming to Kick, and that's because Kick was giving me all kinds of trouble, and it wouldn't let me link it up nor unlink it. I don't know. I don't know what was going on with Kick. So, as of right now, in the interest of getting the stream started and messing around with it later, I just went ahead and started the stream. And so YouTube and Twitch, that's where we're at today. But with that being said, let's see. Okay. All right. So I think I'm trying to decide how I want to approach this, because this is, I still haven't nailed down the best method of dungeon craft, as it were. I watched a few videos here and there of how people were doing it and such, and it's just different. It's different. So, part of me wants to experiment a little bit, as opposed to just trying to go, build paths, just random paths. What's up, Bap? As opposed to just trying to do random paths that jut off of one another, I'm thinking kind of thinking that perhaps I want to do like a here, we're gonna do that. What the heck was I saying? I'm kind of thinking that I just want to maybe try putting some sort of random shapes and connecting them that way, and just trying to make like a somewhat labyrinthian but relatively cohesive dungeon. And so the idea behind this one is it's going to be the prompt was interesting. So here, I don't know if let me read the prompt again. Give me a little bit of a jump start here. So, the setting is, or the theme is an ancient ruined temple, right? The setting is a location buried deep within a jungle. The temple is half buried by vegetation and roots, suggesting centuries of abandonment. Architecture, a mix of Mayan and Gothic styles, with high vaulted ceilings, intricate carvings on the walls depicting forgotten gods and the rituals of crumbling stone statues at every corner. Lighting, dim with a light flickering through the broken sections of the roof where vines and trees have grown. Torches or magical luminescent stones provide sparse, eerie lighting. And so the key that I'm looking at here is the mix of Mayan and Gothic styles. Now, that's a little bit tough to communicate. And so what I think what I've decided to do is do a much older, like Mayan styled temple, and kind of communicate that maybe there was somebody who came down here and went a little bit further, built onto it, dug a little bit deeper. And so we might have areas that, as you can see, there's kind of this intricate tile work here on some of these floors, and you've got kind of the greenish stone structure for the walls that, at close inspection look to be covered in vines. And then as you kind of get a little bit deeper, you see there's more of like a stone floor. It looks like it might be concrete, perhaps, with actual bricked walls or stone block walls. And so that's kind of what I think I want to do. And I might also introduce, as you can see, there's a little bitty cave system here that I introduced just to kind of make it a little bit interesting. So it's not just like, you've got your entrance up here, and here you see you can make your way down straight. I'll probably end up connecting these two, honestly. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. What did I just do? Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that. Mess it up. There we go. I kind of want to connect these two and then fill it up with rocks, I think is what I want to do. Okay. Stroke stamp scale 2020. Okay. There we go. See, you can see that there is a long hallway here, and I think what I want to do here is let's just put let's see, how do we want to do this? Okay. Let's make it a little bit. You didn't get a notification for either? Fantastic. Well, so Kick was being a little bit, I don't know what the best word is. Difficult. We'll say it's difficult. And so I'm going to have to, I'm not actually streaming to Kick right now because it didn't want to let me. So, stands to reason you didn't get a notification for Kick, but YouTube is strange. You should have gotten a notification for YouTube for sure. Turn this down a little bit. So, let's see. How do we want to do this? Because unfortunately, I can't go over the top of this, even though it is a lower floor. I looked to see if there was a way I could switch layers like if I could create more than one layer, because what this does is it goes down this hallway and it goes down this set of stairs and out this way. So this section here is technically underneath the rest of it. And unfortunately, I can't set one area lower and another area on a higher layer, so to speak. So I could switch between the two and view them separately. I was, yes, but worry not, fantastic. No longer am I gay. So, and I got to tell you guys, it has been a morning. That is for sure. It has been a morning. So I think what I want to do here is, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start. I'm just going to start doing random shapes here and there. I got merge shapes on. Maybe I need to go a little bit further in there. Dang it. And this is a tool that I'm still not used to. I think maybe in a couple of years I might be good at using this tool. The tool being, you know, incarnate. Let's do a little bit smaller. Let's see. Yeah. You've been dozing in and out since 6 p.m. last night. Why are you not sleeping? That's my question for you, Fantastic. Why have you not been sleeping? Oh, come on, dog. What are you doing? Why is it not merging? What's up, Paul? Shadow Warden, what's going on? Paul, are you a little under the weather today? There it goes. It actually did it this time. Except it did it wrong. Very good. I think I need to come out just a little bit. Dagnabbit. There we go. Matching the beats. Close enough. See, why is it doing this? It's not merging the shapes like I need it to. This is what's infuriating right now. This is my issue here. When things don't work like they should, like you're doing things right, you know? You're doing things like they tell you to do it, and it still doesn't work. See what I mean? It's not merging here. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Here, let me see if I can maybe... There we go. Let's do... I'm never going to get all this to match up. So best we can do is hope for the... all we can do is hope for the best. Boom. We just need to standardize this because I will never get it correct. There we go. So I think what we want to do here is have like kind of just like a series of, I don't know, tests. Maybe the idea is that I don't know. Maybe the idea is that this door is a door which needs unlocked to get back to whatever is down here. And the adventurers have to go through all of these areas and find something in order to unlock that door. Perhaps a series of challenges. I don't know. But that can be for the DM to figure out. Not me. I'm just going to construct the dungeon, dress it up, and call it good. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little congested. Oh, see, that would be smart, Shadow Warden. That would be smart. Okay. See what it looks like without the grid there. See, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, one thing I did see that I might want to try out here. Let's see. So there's a cave wall asset that works for the line tool. But I don't know if there is a stamp which does the same thing, and I'm not seeing it, which is fine. It's fine. But I think what we want to do then. See, I wish I was like actually proficient in doing this kind of thing when I agreed to do it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Tabitha's very much proficient in her craft. And I'm still kind of a noob. Still kind of a noob. Oh, that's right. Shoot. I did that completely separately. Um there we go. That's good enough. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Let me let's bring that down a tad, shall we? Gotta get rid of that. We're just kind of drawing lines here and seeing what we can come up with. Maybe it narrows down quite a bit over here. Let's see. I need to flip that one back. Boop. Nope. Wrong way. Boop. There we go. And then all right. I'm just experimenting with different shapes here. Oh, fair enough, fantastic. I feel like, um, I just feel like, it feels like it's such a daunting task because I haven't done it before. But then again, so did Mossy Rock. Mossy Rock felt like a daunting task too. And there are still, honestly, there's sometimes I think about Mossy Rock and I kind of want to go back and make some adjustments, maybe. I don't know if adjustments is the right word, but some kind of a little bit, kind of. Okay, so let's see. I kind of want to. I think when I have like a. Something jutting off into here, maybe. And then we'll kind of just create an opening here. Let's see. There's a portal section. Okay, we want to do. There it is. Ah, sweet. Okay. All right, so the path is going down through here. And I think so. We don't want to take up too terribly much room, but I'm thinking maybe. Here's what I'm thinking. Come in here. There's a rock slide here. There's basically a cave in right here, right? So they got to come in through this little cave here. And I'm thinking maybe there is a hole down here that maybe players would think. Oh, that's good. That's good. Art is never finished, only abandoned. That's a great quote. Wow. Godspeed to you, Vijay, for wanting to do that this early in the morning. I say it's this early. It's almost 9 a.m. where I'm at. It's really not that early. But on a Saturday, it's early. But I'm thinking that maybe there is a pit here or somewhere up here that actually looks like it might, I don't know, like maybe it's a pitfall, like it might be a trap or something like that. But actually, you're going to have to go down into it in order to get down into here. And maybe there is something hidden down in here that is required to open this door. And at which point, I haven't conceived of an exit yet. Maybe it'll just be kind of an isolated thing, and you'll have to go back up. Perhaps it'll be like an Indiana Jones thing where the place starts like down here, this section here will start to cave in, and there's like a skill challenge or something like that that requires you to run back through and go climb back up the rope or get out somehow from the way that you came. Like maybe that's the only way out, which would be interesting. That's a good way to kill a party though. Like you give them like they think that there's another exit. No. Like the way you came in is the way you get out. That would be kind of interesting to do. And it kind of throws it because players don't really expect that. I know I wouldn't expect it. I would expect there to be another way out. Because that's how D&D works, right? There's a way out. But yeah, that would be interesting. So I think that's kind of what I want to go for here. And I don't want to go too vast with this system because like I was saying before, you can't really, create isolated layers or anything like that. So I couldn't create like a 3-layer dungeon or anything like that that I can view 3 separate layers unless I were to create 3 separate entire maps. And I don't think I have time for that because what I want to do is I want to for sure get the bones laid out for here. And, oh shoot, that got rid of the stairs, didn't it? It sure did, dagnabbit. Um, Here, let me bring these stairs up while I'm talking. Um, what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought, guys. You see what happens when you leave me to my own devices? I completely lose my train of thought. Yeah, so I think basically what I was getting at is I got to create everything on this one here, on this one spreadsheet, on this one sheet here. And really, I wonder if maybe I should move this up a little bit. Yeah, let's move this up just a tad. There we go. All right, saving it. Oh God, the train will forever haunt me. It truly is a horror to have to deal with that dadgum train. There are so many things since starting my foray into the interwebs that I will never live down, and my children and my children's children will probably also have to deal with it. But that is a choice that I have made, and I'm cool with it, you know? So let's see, all the rooms are on this side. You know what? That's all right. Maybe there will be more enemies on this side. Maybe there'll be more hazards on this side. I don't know. Here, I got to do something real quick to hopefully help this out because I got this mouse here, and it's a Razer mouse. It should be really good. But for whatever reason, it like skips across the page, and I don't know why. And I can't imagine it's my RAM because I don't really have that. I might also need to be, I just needed to get a new computer. Honestly. Like, that's just what needs to happen. And it's still doing it, so that didn't help at all. Okay, that's fantastic. So we're gonna come back down and around. I think maybe this keeps going a little bit. Maybe to join up. Let's see. Oh, need to flip this around. It's kind of a bigger room. Maybe there's a boss fight in there or something. And perhaps there is a little bit. Oh, here, let me get rid of that. Let's do, it's getting a little bit difficult to figure out what's what. That's okay. Maybe there's like a little bit larger chamber here that might hold a boss of sorts. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Then on the inside, yep. Okay, we need to flip that around, bring that in, flip this around. Nope, actually that's good. That's good. This here needs to be flipped around. Boop. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Okay. Um, and let's create a little portal here. Okay, and then we want to make sure that we get this filled in. Dungeon ground we got here. Brush size, bring it down just a tad. The pool quality and quantity of what? Vijay? Your namesake? Vijay's? Or are you talking about something else? That perfect size, perfect size. Oh. Vijay ain't nobody applying for that. And you know what? That's okay. Because as a man, there are things that I want to do. There are resources that I want to acquire. And, what you call it? Connections I want to make. Like there's certain things I need to accomplish, and it's not like, oh, I want to go to Italy before I have kids. No, it's like, I want to build. I want this YouTube channel to be doing well. I want to have multiple things going on, for streams of income. And when you're, it's kind of one of those things, man. It's like you make poor choices in your late teens and early 20s, and it haunts you for a long time. It's never too late to change, but it's tough to get out of those pits sometimes, you know? I went out of the lines. I colored outside of the lines. It don't look too bad. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm kind of happy with the way that looks. That's kind of cool. So like as I was saying before, I'm thinking like maybe there's a drop here. And I think what I'll do is I'll put some spikes down here or something like that to make it just kind of keep it a little interesting, you know. Um and that way it does look like a trap. But it also makes the descent and ascent relatively dangerous. Maybe this dungeon will be a 20th level party killer or something. I don't know. Doubtful, but you never know. Okay. You just keep a year's salary in the bank. I've got nowhere near that. I'll be honest with you. There ain't no year's salary in the bank for me. I'm trying to find a hole. Just a stamp for like a crack in the earth or something like that. I know they're in here. I just got to find it. Hmm. What's up, Psychosis? What's going on? Let me try pit. No. Hole didn't have anything. What kind of keyword would it have? No, nope, nope. Hmm. I guess. Do I need to move this over? I don't know if I'm going to keep. I'm probably not going to keep the grid anyway, so I might as well just Honestly, I could just fill this whole room up with it. There we go. Spike pit. Boom. Could use a well. Let's see. I mean, this is the only thing I can see. But that doesn't really fit with the whole... I mean, I might end up using it. I might end up doing something like that. Wait, let me check something. Maybe another map pack or something. Let's see. No. Sci-fi battle maps, Parchment World, Fantasy World. No, I don't think so. No. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to figure something out here because I don't think it's gonna have what I need. I could have swore it had like animations for just like. I know it did. I know it had like animations for like holes or cracks in the ground. Dagnabbit. Can't search all map packs. Like, and I don't think you can at the same time. How is it not in like dungeon? I'm probably just missing it, to be honest with you. Or core. It's alright. It's alright. Maybe you can search all of them. What's up, Dave? No, yeah, it's not letting me search it's not letting me search all the map packs at the same time, unfortunately. So I wonder. Wait a minute, wasn't there something? Oh, that's cool. It's Parchment World, though. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Let me try something here. Um, yes, 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 yes. So there's kind of a composite hill there, and I don't know if that's really, now that I'm looking at it, it kind of blends in a little bit. Uh, actually, let me try this here. It's got like green on it. Guess I could change the color of it. Let's see. I'm gonna have to change. Let's see. We want the color. It's not changing anything. Dagnabbit. What's going on here? Like, there's just this undertone of green that, for whatever reason, I can't change. Dagnabbit, I thought I had a great idea here, and it's turning out to not be such a great idea. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of that, because that doesn't make any sense. It looks weird. Dang it. Why doesn't it show as green? That's my question. Why doesn't it show as green on the other side? Like, let's see, that's green too. Why is it green? Wait a minute. Hold on. See, there you can't really, you can't hardly make it out. Um, you know what? Actually, let's go back. Put that back. We're gonna, I know what I can do. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this area, I'm gonna darken it a little bit so you can kind of see the hole there. Um, yeah. Probably a little bit too dark. Let's go up a little bit. Yeah, yeah. See, chat, we are nothing if not problem solvers. And then I'm going to come back in on the background. I'm going to make this all black. There we go. And then that leads to that. And there is whatever the DM wants to put in here, in here. Sweet. Sweet. All right. So now that I think we've got that figured out, I think, let's see. Let me check something real quick. Okay. I'm going to run and I'm going to grab some more coffee and I will be right back. Dagnabbit, here I go and my mic's muted. I said so many things that nobody heard. What's up, Chrysanth? How are you? You've been almost nothing but uniformly mean to me. That's why I run. What's up, Rodolfo Claren from Chile over on Twitch? What's going on, dude? Has anybody got any plans or anything like that for the day? I know JJ's got some snow to shovel. Psychosis is being lazy. I hear you, man. I'll probably end up being lazy today, too. I wonder, am I going to have to... How am I going to do that? How am I going to do that? I'll figure it out one way or another. This is what we do. We are problem solvers here on this stream. That's what we do. See, that sounds like a good idea there, Chrysanth. Okay, so I think at the end of this little hallway here, I think there's going to be like a boss lair. And the question is, how do I want that room to be shaped? Something interesting. Maybe, I don't know, an 8-side polyhedral or something. An octagon. It didn't merge. That's okay. It's okay. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Oh, nope. Oh, excuse me. There we go. So whatever's in here, it's probably going to end up being pretty big. Or maybe there's a bunch of things in here. Maybe there's like a bunch of gargoyles and a bunch of pit traps or something. I don't know. We'll kind of figure that out later, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Maybe there's probably whatever the party is looking for, whatever the goal is, the MacGuffin, if you will, is going to be in this room. And there's also going to be a big boss fight in this room. So, dang it. So I think it needs to be of appropriate size. But we can think about what exactly that is later. I'm kind of just looking around, trying to figure out, you know, because I've got a bit of empty space up here, which I'm not a huge fan of. But I'm not entirely sure what to do with it. The only thing I can think of is maybe come off the back of this here. Yeah, probably come off the back of this here. I'm thinking. Let's see. Hmm. Might not really make any mathematical sense, but I think I'm gonna do something a little wild and crazy, guys, you know? Dude, I don't know why this isn't merging like it's supposed to. It's supposed to merge, it's not doing it. Dude, that's not even close. Yeah, man, the character creation stream was a good time last night. It was a good time. And chat showed up for us last night. It was pretty crazy. Like there was quite a bit going on. And you know, that character art, I don't know how much character art costs, but yeah, you guys showed up to help out with it. That's for sure. Yeah, no kidding, man. Yeah, it was nuts. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I'm thinking too much, but I'm sitting here thinking like some of the stuff doesn't really make logistical sense. Like, why would you have a really long hallway here to wrap around? Maybe I'm thinking too much. Maybe it should just be like, yeah, there's a long hallway. Doesn't have to make sense, you know? Oh yeah, Frost. Yeah, everybody was. totally, they're within their wits. That's for sure. Um, 20. I want to make sure everything's all uniform here. Okay. And then I think what I want to do is I'm just going to make a little bitty nook here. Just a little 5x5 nook. Dude? Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I bet I know what the problem is. No? Maybe I don't know what the problem is. So I need to figure out what level is this on? Dagnabbit. This is on 0 layer. Layer number 0. I'm thinking maybe that's why it's not merging correctly. There it is. Oh, I figured it out, guys. Yes, actually, yes. I'm thinking something's got to be here. Perhaps it is a collectible curio cabinet. It's got those little, dude. Idea, okay. At the end of this hallway is a very large collectible curio cabinet with precious moments figures. Oh my God, you and I are on the same wavelength, Frost. That's amazing. That is amazing. Oh my goodness. It has to be canon now. The fact that we thought of it at basically the same time is it has to be true. It has to be the case. Let's see. You know what the thing is? Like, I'm used to the whole idea of whenever I'm making a map, I'll logistically think out, like, what was this room used for? And then kind of build around that. Like, what was it used for previously? What is it used for now? And that might... I don't really know just how necessary that is. I think it's definitely good to have an idea of what that could be used for, but you could just as easily say, you know, I've got a table of rooms here, and, you know, if one of the party members asks, like, what was this room used for? What do I see in here? I can just roll on the table and be like, yeah, you see a number of broken beds and rotted mattresses with foot lockers at the end of each that have all been smashed into. It's really as simple as that. Like, I don't really know. I could come up with an entire backstory and narrative for what happened in this dungeon and what every room was used for. Again, I don't know if that's necessary. It could be quite simple. It could be quite simple. One thing I do know, though, is that what I want to do... So I'm going to flatten this to background. I'm going to flatten this. Let's see, flatten to background. Flatten the background. Well, that fucked something up. And get rid of this object shadow. We're going to get rid of this object shadow. Actually, yeah, we're going to get rid of all this object shadow here. I was thinking about it. Perhaps my character's mother and Sevi's mother. I'm thinking she could be the infamous Mantis. Mantis Toboggan. MD. No, but really, like, it seems as though she is... Here, I think I'm going to open that up real quick because that looks odd. It was a different backstory that went on in my head. My head canon was a little bit different. In that I was thinking, like, okay, maybe our character's mother was, a victim in some way. But the chat took it in a direction that I did not anticipate by saying that, like, oh yeah, she killed their dads. So now she is a character which has murdered both a vampire and an orc. So she's probably going to be called the Mantis or something like that. The infamous husband killer. After she mates with them, she kills them. What have I done? All right. I might have been a little bit hasty on doing that, but perhaps it's instinct. Maybe murdered is a strong word. Perhaps it's instinctual. Do you think that maybe, just maybe, my brain cells are firing right now. My neurons are processing information. My noodle is cooking. Perhaps there is a curio cabinet here, and perhaps it hides something underneath. That's true. It is just fast food for some. I have to do something with this too. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? It got rid of the wall. Oh, no. Undo, undo, undo. Undo, undo, undo. I got to go back through and undo everything now. Because whatever that did got rid of this entire wall. Why did they get rid of that wall? Why is it doing that? Oh, dagnabbit. I see. Hmm. It's just because I make mistakes. There are no happy accidents in this stream. Everything is a mistake. I'm really trying to figure out, like, uh, Let me try something. I think I need to go around this all, like right here along this wall here, and get rid of. It should be all right. It should be all right. And then again, I could be making yet another horrible mistake. Okay. And then I do want to make sure that we get this all synced up here too, because yeah, see, it's odd. I don't understand. The scale is different regardless. It's all weird. It's all weird. It's all right. We're not dressing this up just yet. We're not it's not getting gussied up just yet. Oh my god. Bruh. Alright. You know what? There. Thinking it's just gonna run all. What? Why is this not? Bruh. Oh, that's why. Flatten to. We're gonna flatten this now. Which, yet again, might be a mistake, but. I need to get rid of all of these. Get rid of the shadows there. Rid of. Oh, God. What have I done? Dang it! I forgot there's an order of operations. So this has got to be flattened first. I think that's how that worked. And then we can flatten this. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Flatten this to background. And then we're going to flatten. Let's see. So that's already flattened. Now we're going to flatten this. Now we're going to flatten this. There. Okay. I think we might be all right. Now, I'm going to flatten everything to background. All right. So we got to get rid of the shadows first. Oh my God, the order of operations is crazy here. So you got to get rid of the shadows first, and then you got to flatten the background. Guys, aren't we learning so much today? Okay. Now we can proceed. I'm thinking this area is basically flooded. I need to reduce the brush size so that way we can be a little bit more precise. And this is going to fill up here. Let's actually, I want to reduce the opacity on that a little bit. That's pretty good. What the hell just happened? That was weird. All right. Maybe there we go. A little bit more. Okay. Uh, there we go. All right. Just gonna save that. See, that's a little thick though. That's dang it, man. Here, let's. Dude, this is like. It's just different all around. Hold on. Why is there not? Oh my god, dude. I might lose my mind here. I might lose my mind. Sweet. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. I think right now it's just like look, there's uh I'm not gonna go too deeply into um the lore or anything or any sort of history behind the place outside of just, like a basic, this is what it is. This is an ancient jungle civilization, and then somebody else came in and built more, dug a little bit deeper, built more occult stuff uh, inside, and that's about it. And if anybody wanted to use it in their campaign or something, then I would leave it up to them to be like, okay, what's going on here? What kind of stuff has happened here? What was this room used for? Basically, I'm just the tailor. I'm just dressing it up. I'm the costume designer. And it's like, um, it's kind of like Fantastic said that it's basically what Fantastic had said that Tabitha had said. More or less, art isn't finished, it's just abandoned. And that's eventually what is going to happen here because I'm never going to get done with this. And that's probably something they teach you in art school, and I didn't go to art school. Old. Hmm. Let's see. What are all these sizes? All right. All right. I'm just putting shapes in. Actually, you know what? Maybe this part here is. Yeah, I think these parts will be the Gothic of the Gothic make, just to kind of differentiate them a little bit. Yeah, sorry, I get into it. Oh man. Okay. Well, um, we haven't done too bad today. We got a little bit done. And it actually looks quite a bit more full than it was. Let me connect these. Actually, you know what? Dagnabbit. I should have just done these in the middle because I'm probably not going to present this with a grid. Shoot. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go back. There we go. I'm just going to do this in the middle. That way I'm not bulging the walls or anything like that. There we go. Then we're going to build this big room for whatever purpose it serves. We don't know yet. We don't know what these rooms are yet, man. But that's the beauty of it. They don't have to be for anything. There's just, there's like a closet there. You never know. You never know what these rooms could be used for. This is a civilization that we don't understand yet. There we go. All right. So with that, guys, I've actually got a little thing that I need to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Thank you all for showing up. Let's see. As for my plans today, I don't shovel anything but my stairs, as I am not a peasant. I went too long busting my ass shoveling the driveway. I just finished using my snowblower. There you go. There you go. See, that's a classy man right there. That's class. Anywho, all right, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, we did change Fear of Ages Past episode schedule, so if you haven't watched it yet, that premiered yesterday. Actually, during Friday Night Tights, because when I scheduled that originally, I forgot that Friday Night Tights was on at 3 p.m. on Friday. So that was a very poor decision on my part, but it is what it is. So hopefully you all can get over and take a look at it if you haven't already. Also, don't forget about Smoke and Barrel. And with that, I suppose I will I guess I'll see y'all later for Star Wars. And I bid you all, let's see, I gotta find my ending screen. There we are. All right. I bid you all adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.